Hello, I'm Samm Bamm. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm starting on the Outline Tee by Jessie May. I was influenced by Jack No K in the Attic. They have become one of my more favorite really small creators, and I really like how hers turned out. I went and looked at others, and Jessie May, the designer, she's got so many really awesome patterns. They've got a outline tank, which I also want to try. There's some things in the pattern I'm not super confident about because I'm still very a new knitter. So I want to make some samples of working on those techniques. Like, I still have not learned German short rows, even though I hear they are super easy. My grandmother was really kind and ordered some yarn. This was one of the packs. I already dug in and stole a skein. There was 6 skeins. They are 143 yards, I believe. So I have like over 800 yards here. I'm hoping it's enough. The pattern calls for fingering weight, and this is a DK. And so I am a little worried that the t-shirt's going to be a thicker t-shirt. So we'll see. I did test my gauge out, and I was 1 stitch wider, but since it's an oversized crop, I'm not very worried about that. I did another thing with picking my size is I did the measurement, and then it says pick a size that's 6 to 12 inches bigger than what you measured, and I did a pattern size that was 4 inches. So it might be a little bit more snug, but there is still 1 inch every 1 stitch extra every 4. That makes sense. So every 4 inches, I have 1 extra stitch gained. So that will probably get me to that 6-inch ease. Maybe? I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. So let me grab out a skein. This is Hunter Green Knit Pals Cotton to the Core, which, funny enough, is not 100% cotton. It is 78% cotton and 22% acrylic. She had also gotten me the worsted Cotton to the Core, or worsted, I don't know what that one's called, and the percentage of cotton to acrylic was different. I don't know what it is off the top of my hand, but I have seen quite a few people use this yarn, and it is super soft. And so far, I'm really enjoying it, but it's a little deceiving. Cotton to the Core is not 100% cotton. So far, I'm really enjoying it. So this is 142 yards, 50 grams. I don't use a whole lot of weight 3. I really mostly just use worsted. Sometimes I use a chunky. This seems really thin to me, but so I can't really say if it's like, it seems like it's a weight 3. That's all I really know. It should, according to the pattern, use all of these. I started to work on the part because it uses a drop stitch to create the outline, and I was really nervous about that, so I just practiced a little, and I wasn't worried about making it look super pretty because this was just me trying to work it up quickly before you drop stitch, and I was really nervous because I was like, oh, I'm already at that point where I need to, like, there's a setup round where you get it so it would be secure, and then when you're getting close to being done, you drop that stitch and then the outline comes in. Oh, what if I do it wrong and then you make the whole sweater or t-shirt and it falls apart? That made me nervous, so I wanted to test it a little. So yesterday I cast on, and this is how far I got. I finished the ribbing, and right after the ribbing you go right into set up for the outline of the tee. This is what I've got. I'm pretty pleased with it. It looks beautiful. I can't wait. It's got a pretty good drape. I think it's going to turn out really awesome. I'm super duper excited about it. It is a lot smaller than what I'm used to. Like, I'm used to making chunky knit beanies. So this is very odd. I will continue to keep giving updates. This is where I'm starting off today. This is everything I achieved yesterday. So I think I now have to work almost 7 inches of stockinette. So overall, including the ribbing, 7 and something at this point before I split for the neckline, I believe. I'm going to get super comfortable working stockinette in the round. And then it will get more interesting, I think. Hopefully. But this is where I am right now. Okay. I don't have my stand, but it's been maybe an hour and a half later. I will be adding another ball. This is what I have left of my first skein. Moving into my second skein very soon. So this is my update of how much length I got with the first one. I'd say that's probably about 3 inches. I'm just guessing. I'm not really sure, but there we are. I'm really excited about this color. Another thing about this pattern, it specifically states to not weave any ends until the very end because the drop stitch might be in that area and it could affect it. I thought that was really interesting to note. I did have one factory knot, and it was right at the end of the skein. So I'm just going to toss this because it was just this much. That's where I'm at for now. Okay, so I didn't get much more progress last night from when I attached my second skein. I still need to pretty much double my length, but I'm still really excited with how it's looking. So this is where I'm starting for today. Hello, so it's the next morning. We are getting some more length in. I did briefly read over the pattern yesterday, and I need exactly 8 inches from the bottom to the top, and I think I'm getting close to 7. And then I really need to read the pattern. Getting close to adding on another ball of yarn. The pattern, I do remember, was like 18.5 inches from the top of your shoulder to the bottom. And I will be getting close to breaking for the sleeves. I wish it would be a little longer, but I don't think I'm going to have enough yarn. So if this is about 2 balls and I have only 6, I might be able to add a little bit of length, but I don't really know how much length I'll be able to add. Yeah, I'll have to think about it because I know I tied on right in here because I found my join right here. So you get a couple inches. I'll have to do the math and figure out. Now that I've been just straight stockinette, I could figure out how much yarn it takes. I'm still really happy with it. I will let you know. More updates soon.
No.
Which way?
This way.
We can go either way.
Climb. Climb. Climb.
Are you climbing? What? Wow!
Great job, Mom. What do you up? Good job, Mom.
Okay, so we had quite a busy morning. We went for a lovely walk. We stopped at a park. I ran into Hobby Lobby. So I didn't get a whole lot done this morning, but nap time. I got quite a bit done. I finally made it to where I could put the back on hold and just work on the front. And of course, I don't have a stand with me, so I'm holding this and this is going to get a little wobbly. But I am now just working the front. See, you could see back is on hold, and now I'm going to work up the front. We work up, I think, about 2.5 inches before I split for the V of the front. Or you work this should go a little bit faster. I mean, now we're working flat instead of in the round. So the pearls are a little bit, longer, but in general, you're only doing half. Earlier today, I attached my 3rd ball. Got probably half of it left yet. See how long this could last me. I'm gonna put something on to watch. I'm currently not reading anything. I'm not watching any TV shows. I'm just kind of jumping around different YouTube videos that pique my interest. Anyways, well, I don't know how many more rows I'm gonna get done tonight, but I want to make a little bit more progress before I call it a night. And I will see you tomorrow. I did get a little bit of length added to the front. I'm in between. So my pearl rows I sized up and I wasn't sure if they was too big, so I went back to the original needle size to do my pearls, and now they look too small because I do have super tight tension on my purling when I purl, so I'm not really sure. I don't think it's that noticeable. I'm not. We'll see. I don't know. But I think I have just a little bit more, and then this is the center, and I'll split and work up one side and then the other side. We're still. What, honey? I still have just this much.
I'll fly. I'll fly, Mom. I'll fly.
I5. So I have about half a skein yet. It's going to start getting interesting. I'm excited. I don't know how well you can tell, but I've got one side, the left side, almost done. I have one more row yet to do. I've done the short row shaping, all of that. My last row is about to do the drop stitch, so I wanted to film that. Also, this is what I have left of my third ball of yarn. Oh, it doesn't want to. Okay. The good news is that they were lined up. We did not lose that stitch, but it's looking really awesome. And now, right side and back. Hello, or afternoon. We've spent the morning running errands. I didn't get much progress. I'm in the works of finishing up at editing a video, and so I have worked just a little bit. The front parts, once it's split, has been going so much faster. Turns out I kind of already knew what a German short row was with the heel flap gussets of socks, but I never encountered a double knit before. And so when I finished up the left side, I didn't know you worked the two strands of the double knit as one stitch. I had used them to decrease. So I spent last night going back before all of the shoulder shaping and ripping it out, doing it over again, because I had already pulled the drop stitch, and I didn't know how that would affect with trying to go back and start in the middle there. But good news, I got it. It looks fine. We did it right, and it looks fine. Well, it's twisted, but it looks fine. It's hard to hold, but there it is. You can see. Yep. There's my short rows. But yeah, I ended up to be able to just kind of pretend to pick it up and then drop it back down again, and I think it'll be fine. And then where's the side I'm working on? It's here. I'm halfway through the increase or the shoulder shaping on the other side. When I'm done, I will drop that stitch. So this is what my front's looking like. It's beginning to have the shape of a shirt, which that's good because, I'm making a shirt. I anticipate that the back's going to take longer because it doesn't have a V-neck. But yes, we still got the back to make. But I really like, this was where I attached another yarn. Yeah, that's hoping that blocks out. I'm so excited about this color. I don't know if you could see, it matches my eyes very well. So this color, props to Grandma. She picked out my eye color almost exactly. So I'm finishing up this edit and I'll continue to work on this. I am still halfway through ball 4. So we're under 200 grams right now. And I will be getting to town now. Okay, very little time has passed. In the front, ooh, oh no. 1 second. I almost lost 3 stitches there. Crisis averted. We have done the drop stitch on either side. Coolio. Now we're moving to the back. Seeing the front done is really motivating me to work faster so I can see the back. So that's my update for now. I'm gonna get going on the back. Hi, it's the 5th day. I think today will be the last day. I attached my 5th ball right before I ended my pro last night. I think I only have a couple inches left on my back panel. Yeah. And I do some shoulder shaping. This is how the front's looking. I'm so excited to see how this ends up. And then once I finish up the back with the shoulder shaping, there's a little bit of shoulder detailing to do. And then I think we're done. And I think we can do that all today. It's a gloomy day. Good morning. I finished. Still have ends to weave in. I still need to block it. I have this much done of my 5th ball, and I still have 6. So I think I could probably make some shorty socks. DK shorty socks with these. That'd be really fun. But there's that. I have not tried it on yet. I'm gonna do that quick. Okay. So this is out spreading. Pre-blocking. I was a little worried about the length. I mean, I would like it to grow just a little bit in length, which I believe it will. Sleeves are a little tight, but remember I used a DK weight and I did a size medium. The yarn called for the same needle size as the pattern, so I didn't think that would be too much crazy. My gauge was 1 stitch wider than what the pattern called for, so I only went up 1 size bigger than what my bust called for instead of 2, and I still did get quite a bit of ease. So mine's a little bit of a thicker. It's a cotton and acrylic blend, so it's going to be a little bit more warmer than just a regular cotton. So maybe not middle of summer, but like spring and fall more wear. There's the sleeves. For not doing this before, I really like how that turned out. Right now, I'm having no problems with my neckline. So I don't know if when it gets blocked, if I'm going to have problems with my neckline. The pattern designer has in the pattern that to crochet along it to help keep it not be so wide. Right now, it's not an issue, but it could be. It might be. I'm super happy with it. I do wish it was like an inch longer in the front here, but I'm pretty thrilled with that. All right, I'm going to go ahead, leaving my ends and block it, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's all done. Okay, so this is after it's been blocked. I am now just realizing that this is a different dye lot. The Knit Pals don't have dye lots, I don't believe, on their labels, from what I remember seeing. So I assumed that the bag of 6 would be all the same dye lot. Apparently not. I still love this. Today, I wore it outside. I got some footage of it outside. It is like 90 degrees. Because this is a cotton acrylic blend, it's hot. It's also a DK, so it's thicker. And I don't think I'm going to wear this much in the summer unless it's a cooler day. But I think it's going to be perfect for fall. It's spring. I still love it. It's just a bummer that I can't wear it on a 90-degree day. There's not enough airflow. And I love it so much. I immediately want to cast another one on. I'd probably actually do it in the fingering weight that it calls for. And I mean, and now that I know what to do with the double knit stitches, I shouldn't have any issues whatsoever now that I've knit through it completely. Although it took me about a week. I am getting faster, but I'm not fast by any means. I only learned how to knit at the beginning of this year. It's now the middle of the year. But I'm still very, very pleased with how it's turned out. I also wish I would have went longer. Also, this was just a steam block. I did not do a wet block. I do not have like a proper wet block board that's big enough for garments. I have like one of those ones with the pegs for like granny squares, but I don't have like the foam boards with the whatnot. I still love it. I love it a lot. And I love the color. Glasses off if you could see. The color really, really matches my eyes very well. But this is going to be the end of this summer knit vlog. I really want to make another one, or I want to make the outline tank by Jessie May as well. We'll see. Definitely will use a lighter yarn. I bought this pattern a month ago and I was dying to make it, but I didn't know what to make it out of. And my grandmother had bought me this yarn, and immediately the next day I cast it on. I was so excited to use the yarn, and I was like, I bet it would look really good in this pattern, and it does. It's just not 90-degree days. But that's fine. It'll be okay. Just not today. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this. Let me know if you have any thoughts or questions. And please like and subscribe. Bye.